Few investigative procedurals started with a team as memorable as the original lineup for Criminal Minds Behavioral Analysis Unit, BAU, but there are some that are more impressive than the others. Most of the team in the pilot would be there for much of Criminal Minds' 15-season run, including Aaron Hotchner, Derek Morgan, Penelope Garcia, and Dr. Spencer Reed. Criminal Minds became the long-running hit it did because of the distinct personalities and found family nature of its cast of profilers. Whether it was Gideon's tortured genius, Hotchner's no-nonsense leadership, or Penelope's quirky brilliance behind a screen, every team member played a role in solving the case and shaping Criminal Minds. Some BAU agents carried more emotional weight, giving them the kind of character development that made them more memorable than others. Here is a definitive ranking of the original cast of profilers in Criminal Minds. 7. Elle Greenaway, Lola Glaudini. Seasons 1 and 2. Elle Greenaway smiles in Criminal Minds. Elle Greenaway was introduced as a confident, driven agent specializing in sex crimes, but can't compare to some of Criminal Minds' other early profilers. Elle brought a sharp edge to the BAU, and she quickly bonded with Hotchner and Morgan. She also proved to be a strong presence in the field. However, after surviving a brutal attack in the Criminal Minds Season 1 finale, Elle's trajectory took a darker turn. Elle's trauma led to her becoming more impulsive, culminating in her killing a suspect in cold blood in Season 2. Her resignation left the team shaken and set a precedent for how Criminal Minds would handle characters breaking under the pressure. Some fans appreciate her as a compelling, flawed character whose downfall was tragically realistic, while others feel she lacked depth compared to later female leads. Because of her short tenure, she is often forgotten, leaving her at the bottom of the list. Her exit paved the way for Emily Prentiss, changing the BAU's dynamic for good. 6. Jason Gideon, Mandy Patinkin. Seasons 1 to 3. Jason Gideon sits in his office reading a file in Criminal Minds. Jason Gideon was a father figure to many in the BAU, literally having founded the department along with David Rossi. Gideon was the original heart of Criminal Minds, setting the tone for the BAU's investigative style and moral dilemmas. As a seasoned profiler with an instinctual understanding of the minds of killers, Gideon was both a brilliant mentor and a deeply haunted man. His relationship with Reed, in particular, shaped the early seasons, as he guided the young genius through the emotional toll of their work. However, Gideon's guilt compounded with more traumas, including the murder of his girlfriend in Criminal Minds Season 2, leading to his unraveling. Actor Mandy Patinkin asked to exit due to the show's dark subject matter. His departure led to Hotchner taking control of the team and opened the door for Ross's introduction. Gideon is considered one of the best profilers in Criminal Minds, but he is cold and distant compared to later leads. His off-screen death in Season 10 was controversial, but it reinforced his lasting influence on the team and the show's legacy. 5. Aaron Hotchner, Thomas Gibson. Seasons 1 to 12. Aaron Hotchner, Criminal Minds. Aaron Hotchner was the backbone of Criminal Minds for over a decade, serving as the BAU's steady and disciplined leader. His strict demeanor made him a formidable presence, but beneath his stoic exterior was a deep sense of duty to his team, his family, and the victims they fought for. His leadership style contrasted sharply with Gideon's more instinctual approach, yet Hotchner's ability to remain composed under pressure made him one of the show's most respected figures. Hotchner's personal life, particularly his struggles as a single father after his ex-wife was murdered by the Reaper, added emotional depth to his character and solidified his role as the team's moral center. Hotchner's departure in Season 12 was abrupt, following real-life tensions behind the scenes. Actor Thomas Gibson was fired after an on-set altercation, leading to Hotchner being written off as entering witness protection. Many consider Hotchner the ultimate BAU leader, while others found his rigid personality less engaging over time. Regardless, we think of him every time Emily Prentiss says, "Wheels up." 4. Derek Morgan, Shiamar Moore. Seasons 1 to 11, main, Seasons 12 to 13, guest. Derek Morgan with arm around Penelope Garcia in Criminal Minds color-edited.jpg. Derek Morgan was Criminal Minds' action hero with a heart, bringing muscle and warmth to the BAU. As a former bomb specialist and expert in obsessional crimes, Morgan was fearless in the field, always the first to throw himself into danger to protect his team. Morgan's close bond with Garcia provided the show with much-needed levity, and his mentorship of Reed balanced out Hotchner's more distant leadership style. Morgan's tragic backstory, including sexual abuse at the hands of a father figure while growing up, added layers to his character that made him one of the most emotionally compelling profilers. His departure in Season 11, after nearly being killed and decided to focus on his growing family, was bittersweet but fitting. Many fans consider him one of the show's best characters, praising his loyalty, charisma, and chemistry with Garcia. His exit left a noticeable void that Criminal Minds never quite filled, which is why Morgan cannot be ranked higher. 3. Penelope Garcia, Kirsten Vangsness. Seasons 1 to 18. Penelope Garcia was Criminal Minds' heart, humor, and tech genius all rolled into one. As the BAU's lead analyst, she worked behind the scenes, hacking databases and uncovering critical intel at lightning speed. Penelope's snappy retorts, quirky personality, colorful wardrobe, and signature brand of sass set her apart from the show's darker tones. When the rest of the team became numb to the trauma they witnessed in every case, Penelope was there to remind the audience we should be horrified too. Her dynamic with Morgan provided some of Criminal Minds' most beloved moments, with their playful banter balancing out the series' intensity. Penelope's deep empathy for victims and unwavering support for her team made her an emotional anchor throughout the show's run. Penelope is one of the show's most essential characters. Her decision to leave the team in the series finale felt like the perfect farewell for a character who gave so much, but thankfully Penelope returns as the unlikely star of Criminal Minds: Evolution.